We can cross now to Magdalena Chodownik. Magdalena, can you tell us the latest?
Well, good evening. Yes, the protesters are still on the streets of Warsaw. They blocked the streets and they were afterwards blocked by the police. Some of them, they entered the territory of the Constitutional Tribunal in Warsaw. Then they moved back. And now we know that 5 people were arrested at their solidarity demonstration in front of the police station. It was also reported that the police used the gas.
Okay, and it sounds just like a technicality, but this really does rule out abortion. I mean, most of the cases of abortion came under this particular heading, if you like. Can you explain more to our viewers about what it means now for the termination of pregnancies in Poland?
Well, 98% of the legal abortion in Poland took place due to the damage of the fetus. And therefore, today, that's why we are talking about the near total ban on abortion. And now, from now on, the women in Poland will need to seek help outside of Poland. They will need to travel abroad where abortions are still legal to actually have it, unless they have suicidal thoughts or severe depression to prove that the pregnancy is actually a risk to their life. And this law would definitely affect the most poor women that cannot just afford traveling and cannot, just sustain themselves.
Now, we were talking about this last night, Magdalena, but it's women's groups that are leading these protests, but these protests are supported by, you were telling me, the majority of Polish people, despite the fact that the Conservative Law and Justice Party also is supported by a majority of Poles. How can you explain that apparent contradiction?
Well, more or less 50% of the Polish people, they vote for the conservative parties, while 70% of Polish people support a women's strike. That means simply that even people voting for conservative governments will still support this fight against the new abortion law, and they don't want this to be in power.
Okay, it's a story we'll be following here on France 24. Thank you for that, Magdalena in Warsaw.